Right. Hi there, Sean here from UK4UA. Mute a microphone, that will be a big help. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Sean here from UK4UA. We are here in Tynopol and we are unloading medical aid on Adrian 56 from Wales in the UK. If we can find the keys. That's a really good question. Where is the keys to the trailer? Let's try and find out, shall we? So, excuse the camera work while I find everyone. We've just come from Nova Posta, where we've well, the lock's on, but where's the keys? Jenny, say hello to everyone, and hello. It's very dark in here tonight. It's very dark. Where's the keys to the trailer? In the front. I couldn't see them. I swear I haven't lost them this time. I couldn't see them in the... Desperate for a wee. So this hospital you probably would recognise. It's one we've been to many times before. Here's trolley. Yes. Special trolley. Yaroslav from Wheels of Victory. Yeah, I'm here. Our linchpin in this operation. Yeah. And we haven't lost the keys. I thought we'd lost the keys, but we've got the keys. We have the key.
It means that we have first good news. We didn't lose the key.
Excellent.
This is good.
We might have things that
yeah.
It's all shifted. I've got this. I've got this. I got the trolley.
You got it.
And that was a nice, another friendly volunteer is going to help us unload.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Maybe.
Do you want to just chuck them in the front? Sorry.
Special equipment.
They don't have light.
I don't know, really.
It's someone.
Wait a minute, I will see. Yeah, maybe I will bring this special. I don't know where is switching on.
There is the roof.
Okay.
You think it is inside?
Yeah, it won't. I don't think it's out yet. Follow the wiring. Follow the wiring. This is to do with the doors. This is to do with the doors. That's to do with the doors.
Yeah.
But
You got it?
Dobry den.
Yeah, let's unload.
Uh-oh.
Let's unload.
Oh, no. It was. Yeah, there you go.
It is working.
Thank you very much.
Jenny, please, you're our lady.
So Jenny, can you just talk us through some of what's been going on over the past 24 hours, please?
Okay, we got up this morning. We had a very busy day. We had to go and meet some soldiers that come for about 30 tyres that Sean and I picked up in Poland from Ukrainian refugees in Poland.
Yes.
So we brought them with us and they were taking them to a fit on trucks, very needed tyres because they use the trucks for recovery, rescue, evacuation, and they have to go into...
I know, wait a minute. I will take this.
Yeah, so that was the first thing. And then we loaded the van. We had loads and loads of aid that was to be posted. And if anybody comes to Ukraine, they'll see that their postage system is just second to none. It's unbelievable.
It's very quick, and
So we loaded up food, equipment, generators, nets. What else did we send out?
perhaps wait for the next trolley, Yaroslav. Yeah, I think you might be a bit quicker. Oh, okay, we'll get that. We'll get that.
Yes, so there were so many things I can't remember now, but they've gone to different parts of Ukraine. Then we met Leonard,
Yeah.
A volunteer from the Netherlands, and he had just driven all the way here to Ukraine, and he's brought nets, generators. I think that was it. Was it? Oh, and some strapping. Other things that were bagged. So we've been back to the post office to Nova Posta now to post them. And this is our last trip for tonight. We are down in the orthopedic, and you've seen this hospital many times with Sean and myself and Yaroslav, and we've brought a lot of aid here. It's much needed because constantly there's new patients here. It used to be a civilian hospital only, but I think they said now up to 80% is
I think it's pretty much 50-50, to be honest,
Yeah.
looking at the people here today so far. But
a lot of them the civilians are from attacks in their regions from the Russians as well. So we're going to unload all this aid now and take it up to the wards. As you can see in here, we've got a lot of rehabilitation, things to help the wounded and the injured recover better, walking sticks, boxes of bandages. We've got sheets because there's a constant need for them because of the bleeding and the operations they do. Yeah, so there's lots and lots of stuff, and
Jacku.
we're so thankful to everybody who continues to support us, and coming out like this and recording it shows you where it's going, why it's going there, and the need for more and more aid, and not to just throw it into landfill. Behind Sean, there's a couple of wheelchairs there. Normally, when we come here, we have a few soldiers that come out for a bit of break from the awards and come in, have a cigarette and have a chat with us. But today, we
Only
can't
one-
see
one
anyone.
or two
Oh, there's
knocking round.
one over there, and there's one behind us with a head injury. So I think we will leave him in peace. And
we've also got
yes.
some linen, some hospital linen on as well, because they need clean sheets. So we've got a couple of bags of that. From big thank you to Andrew and the Bristol for Ukraine team. Big thank you to Jenny at Pempacao and the Pempacao volunteers for all their medical aid that you guys are bringing.
From the hospital, we were called up by a lovely nurse called Yvonne, who heard about us and didn't want to throw them there, so that the patients can have trays on their lap, and there's one underneath there. There's one that they can put up and they can read if they can't hold a book, or if they can write on it as well.
We'll put their laptop on it.
Yeah,
as well.
anything. Yeah,
put the iPad.
Talk to their families,
Yeah.
children. Anything to bring them some comfort and to show them that there are people out there that are thinking about them. We've even got a little grabber here, which will help people who can't bend down.
Nabber grabber.
A nabber grabber, yeah. So I'm going to carry on because I can hear the trolley coming.
I don't think. I mean, we dropped off some medical, it was rehabilitation cycles yesterday from Cardiff, Ukraine, but I don't think there's anything in here from Cardiff. But definitely from Gloucester and from Bristol for Ukraine and Pempacao for Ukraine.
Yeah, and if anybody has anything like this,
It's like
on the bed.
broken sun lounger.
Yeah, well, it's just like half sun lounger, but it helps them sit up, gives them comfort and support.
Puts,
they're
yeah,
very
you can put your
important.
pillows on that then and raise.
So-
Sorry,
Anything like that.
I'll hold the dodgy trolley because it's the same trolley. And I want to introduce you to a volunteer from the Netherlands. Leonard has driven out to Ukraine today to bring much needed aid, and we asked him to come and give us a hand unloading at the hospital, giving the opportunity to see the hospital and sort of stuff that we're collecting and bringing. And I'm not doing my job. Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, do you want me to sit down? I can sit down. I can. But it's a huge variety of items, as you can see. Yeah, commodes and lots of stuff.
Special. It's some hormones. No, it's brake shoes for vehicle, for trailer. Just checking it. During unloading, some lost his
Well, the problem is, yeah, I think there's only one wheel that has brakes. Seriously. Because I took 3 other wheels off and there's no brakes in them. So there must be one wheel that's got brakes.
They cannot walk.
But they do go.
Daddy Sean, like always. Yeah, and
Добрий
from Croatia. Четвертий раз поранений Дарко Тадіч з Хорватії. Ленард з Голландії тільки що відправили 400 кілограм полуогілові сіток. Ленард привіз з Голландії. Курщина, коротше. Ми ржали, коротше, що на Курщині немає, коротше, з таких глибоких озер, коротше, 400 кілограм сіток відправляємо. Мусиш наловити орків, коротше, і дронів оркських. Ой, блін. Все, go, let's go.
No, wait.
Wait. Yeah, you have a plan?
No, the guy is smoking here.
It's just someone having a break.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, understood.
Yeah.
Wait.
Let's go. Yeah, I will be.
Navigator.
Так, не починайте, пане доктор.
This trolley, we've hammered this trolley over the past 3 years. It's
But at least the top isn't sliding off today.
no, they must have fixed that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
It's got a bit cold, mind.
Yeah, it's really cold. Also have boots, so please, these are very important.
Orthopedic
Yeah,
boots,
a lot
support
of
boots.
the soldiers, once they come out of the metal frames, they'll need boots.
External fixations.
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Sorry,
That's
I
okay.
call them metal rings.
Metal frames.
Metal frames with
Yeah.
pins coming out of them. Yeah, so things like this is very important.
And even
Sort of boot.
even trousers with
Yeah.
Velcro, jogging bottoms with Velcro and poppers is really important for.
Also
Um,
leg braces, if they don't need the shoes. So,
I do apologise for my loading, Jenny, because I literally was.
you were
I
in-
was rushing and I just started throwing it in there because I had work to do.
And the reason why all the boxes are open because there are several hospitals and each need different medical supplies. So yesterday, while we were doing something somewhere else, some of the doctors were coming out to the area where we load and unload all our stuff, and they check the boxes and they take what they need and they place in other parts of the garage what they know that other hospitals would need. So everybody's sharing as much as they can. Nothing's getting wasted.
And the right things are going to the right
Exactly,
hospitals.
yeah. I know back at the garage there's paediatric boxes,
Okay.
which will go to the maternity wards. There are boxes for the Gift of Life, orphanage centre, and where they care for pregnant mothers. So yeah, so everything's getting used. So please continue to help us. As you can see, there's wounded here. They need our support and help in lots of ways. Rehabilitation. We took. What did we take yesterday? Rowing machines, running machines, bikes to another hospital where the soldiers will go and the injured civilians will go from here to have treatment and rehabilitation. And one of the hospitals is in Pitologist. Yeah,
Yes,
Pitologist.
very
I got
good.
it right this time. And they can get some further care, and hopefully then they'll have a better standard of life to go home to start rebuilding their lives at home with their families. So um, while we wait for the others, we had a few of the boxes broke earlier on, so there's a bit of everything in here. So there's a lot of eye drops, which is important as well. I don't know what else we've got in here. Pain relief. Another.
I don't know where that's come from. Certainly not us. They're heavy, mind, those linen, those bags of linen.
But they're very important. We've also got dry wipes, which again is important because they can have a bowl of water and they can wash while they're in bed when they can't have showers or baths. We've even got washing
not
powder
working?
so that they can wash clothes. More linen.
Okay.
More linen. I know who that is. One is very heavy.
No, the lid, the top still comes off. So they haven't fixed it.
I think that I need come one day and fix everything.
Leonard, should I put those in there? Take the ball in. And there's a couple of these.
Oh, Tom, can you hold?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cameraman and trolley holder extraordinaire.
And driver.
And driver. Truck driver. And logistics manager.
Director.
Chief
Chief
dog's body.
Yeah, him about the phone. Did you ever see in your life this type of the phone?
Yeah, I will take it to front line because it's
Okay.
napkins.
Do you want to put that there? Put the box there and then we'll put the bags on the boxes.
And organization.
And organizer. Ah, no, brake pads. Okay, I'll take these back. I want brakes for my trailer. Oh, and your brakes are out on your brake lights are out on your trailer.
They are not working?
No, your side lights are working when you turn them on, but not the brakes.
Good, Yaroslav. We don't want an accident in hospital.
It's the best place to have it.
Well,
It's coming off.
that breaks only for people in fear.
Okay.
Euphrates don't need brakes.
We go. Whoop.
Yep.
Yaroslav, get yourself.
It's not.
Or stacking
good.
skills.
Yeah. Euphrates is manager of this trolley.
No. It is heavy for this wheel.
Yeah, wait a minute, because
Yeah, the wheels are breaking.
not good idea is this one.
It's the bag.
Take it off, and it will be.
Jenny. Jenny. Hello again. It's our friend.
поставили полу 400 кг сітки.
Jenny, can you put them in the van for me? Sorry. Oh.
Нідерландів привіз. Ми тільки що взяли
UK8. It's a minibus.
Це Сумщина, Курщина, якби в тому напрямку. Нехай буде. Сітки привезли, два генератори, кавери, коротше, Шон і Дженні привезли
How are you doing?
купу
Добре.
всякого. Yeah, let's make a video. Я кажу, ми їдемо в цей до Гам'яна. Він каже, передай Сергію вітання. Давайте запишемо. Let's make a
Another video.
Yeah, another video.
Let's make
Paul, especially for you, Sergey is here. And also I saw Oksana. She asked first when I see her. She says, "Where is Paul? How is your leg?" I say, "Okay, the best of the best because he's now fighting and he's on course direction in Sumy and." All who are here now, it's late time, yeah, but everybody's asking about you and say hi to you. Say to you, just передай Paul привіт. Yeah, you understand, and thank you for all that you're doing. And we're sorry, but we have to unload.
Пол, привіт! І не забувай, батько наш Бандера.
I think that for Paul it will be, я думаю, що Paul буде дуже задоволений. Він питає кожен раз, коли буде. От, а ми...
careful. Wait, those hooks are pretty good for climbing in and out, aren't they? Blah, blah, blah. Brake pads everywhere.
They want to picture your brake pads all the time.
Well, they're supposed to be on the wheels.
They see
That's
a
the
box
problem.
and they think, oh, look at that.
It's supposed to be on the brake, on the actual wheels of the trailer.
350 кілометрів, це шостий раз.
Okie dokie.
Are they back?
No, they're taking the long way. You might want to wait until the trolley comes, Jenny, because it's easier to put it on the trolley.
Maybe it will be better, to put it on trolley.
Because you can get the trolley closer to the rest of it.
Everybody is exciting, Darko and Leonard is exciting of USSR lift.
Oh, yeah.
They said that it's lift, it's from past, that if you sit in, push button, and you will return on, and you will go out like a student, young guy.
As long as you don't end up back in the Soviet Union.
Be careful, don't push a red button.
A red button. Yes, this is very funny.
Dangerous.
Yes.
I will try to help them because they are maybe studying future.
They're like excited school kids.
They've gone back too far.
But that lift is amazing.
A museum piece.
It is, isn't it? I like the little phone in the corner with a little seat.
So the lift has its own operator with a little telephone and a seat, and she controls the lift for you.
She's the same one. She recognizes.
She recognizes. Yeah.
It's a house.
But it's definitely chilled off tonight.
I think that's why there's not so many here.
And we were speaking to Paul earlier, and he looked pretty chilly. He had a hat on and big coat.
And it
And,
was darker, much darker than it is with us at the moment.
and it's amazing because he spent so long here having his operations, and he's actually now back with his unit. He chose to go back and
He was
help.
showing us his accommodation at the moment, which is a bombed out house. And yesterday the roof fell down on them, or the ceiling fell down on them. So they have no windows. And but he was smiling and chatting, and these people are amazing. You just gotta be in awe of them because they're so brave. They take everything in their step because they know they're doing something that is right. So, and that's why we are here, because it is the right thing to do. And the trolley's coming back, so
They are using the same trolley that is made from the door. And the door
Is it made from a door?
This is the door.
Oh.
Yeah. Door to the past and to the future.
That explains why it keeps falling off then.
It's immortal trolley.
Taking a lot of help up to that ward.
It's a lot of help. All help is going to this trolley. Yeah.
There's a big help with these guys unloading this.
This put Yaroslav, I bet.
Yeah, it's a manager's seat. Somebody has to see this as manager.
And say if you're just joining us this evening here live in Ukraine, we're on aid convoy number 56 from Wales in the UK, and we've been on the road now since last Friday. We're the last of 2 vehicles to cross into Ukraine and unload all of this medical aid. And there's a wheelchair from Pempak High coming off there now. There's going to be a trolley for a bag, huge bag of medical aid from Bristol for Ukraine.
Thank you.
So
one of
huge amounts of
syringes.
different medical supplies.
I will take a special trolley for this situation.
And big thanks to the Welsh Aid for Ukraine doctors and clinicians that collect the expired medical items for us. And I say that box there, myself and my better half Tony picked up, I think, at about midnight, the day or two before we were leaving Wales. So it's many days of preparation before we leave, and it's like perhaps even a week, Jen, that we're doing lots of running around and getting things, because we were up in Scotland over Easter.
Well, you were up in Scotland first, then Stuart went up to the north of England, then Vitaly and myself went up to Scotland, you went down to Bristol. Unfortunately, you broke down quite near to home, so poor old Tony had to tow you.
Yeah, we had to.
And then on the Friday, Josh, your son Josh, and Ryan came out of bed to help us, and unfortunately things went wrong and it put us a day behind. But as Yaroslav says, it's not a problem, it's
Just
small delays.
a small delay.
Yeah, small delay. And it's a really big job, and it's big thanks for everybody who are continuing. For the small delay, ready just to do it, just to continue. And now it's difficult time because it's not a problem. It's just we have to create more. We have to create more help, more support to all who are fighting now and holding on their shoulders a white light world. And here in hospital we see a lot of guys on wheelchairs without legs and hands, and they are like Sergei you saw before. Sergei, he's from Special Forces. He was from 2015 fighting, and he was wounded in 2022, and he injured leg and also hand, and now they saved, doctors make a lot of operations, saved his leg and hands, and now he began to move his hand. And it's a big progress, and it's a long time of renewing, and this is it's passing through pain and also through all problems, but they are continuing fighting for their lives. And a lot of guys now on zero position are fighting for our possibility to continue. Because morning, because we see sunrise, and because possibility to leave, to sleep in our beds. And, yeah, you go. Yeah, manager of trolley is here, doing nothing and talking.
Special forward.
Special forces of trolley. And thanks everybody for helping, for enough strong to continue. And yeah, we have a lot of crashes. And thanks to international team now here near this in this hospital. Yeah, it's Croatian, from Netherlands,
This is
from
live, yeah?
Wales, Ukrainian, yeah.
Live.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Cardiff. Thank you. Yeah, it was special. You know how many boxes you send me from Cardiff, from Ukraine, and from especially from Wales.
Yeah. Big thanks for Cardiff for Ukraine. It's a lot of volunteers. It's Helen, it's Marina, Anastasia. It's also Roger, Lensley, and also all volunteers and donors who give in them all medical aid and a lot of aids for soldiers, for refugees who are in needs, and big thanks for also Welsh volunteers from Penparkai. Big thanks for Jenny, and especially for Sean for 56th time here in Ukraine, and he brought by own self a lot of aid, and he's continuing, and thank you for all that you are doing. This is very, very important. And yeah, let's go, guys. Let's do something, because I like to talk.
So
Давай.
on this particular trip, we've had aid from Bristol for Ukraine, Essen for Ukraine as well in Germany.
Yeah, I think yes. I will check a van. Yeah. I will.
And
Oops, I can find the brakes.
more brakes.
Yeah, it's a lot of brakes.
We have
but,
so.
yeah, inside of trailer, not on wheels.
No, they keep trying to put brakes on the trailer, but then they find there's no brakes, so they keep putting them in boxes inside the trailer. So it's like every time it's like
Yep.
there we go, super.
Yeah, we got it, and I will check also van.
Open now. Hang on.
Can I ask you to open, please?
Let's find the key.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, don't.
Looks like
Got my crutch.
done.
Okay, let's get the crutch.
And I will make a U-turn. Can you go upstairs and we will make a video near A?
Okay.
Yeah. I will return to you.
Oh, can I, before you do that, grab this? Oh, and this.
Wait a minute. Yep.
eject,
Super.
and do this. Thank you.
No, thank
Because
you.
I'm going flat.
Yeah, I will return in short time. Working.
No,
You need other.
I think it's flat.
Wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute.
think it's flat again.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have good news.
It lasts 5 minutes. They don't, do they? Jackie, another power bank.
Yeah.
That's got power.
Yes, let's go. Hello.
Thank you. Right. Sorry for the camera work a second, guys. Once the perhaps is best. We head in. So I mean, all this equipment has been donated over the past several, well, more than that now, 3 years. And I think we can go to the next floor. That one's not working by the look of it. This is the lift. This is the lift. And is this charging? Добрий день.
Добрий день.
Дякую.
Будьте здоровенькі, вам дякуємо.
So, some of you might remember our lovely lift operator, Jaku, Duja Jaku.
Дуже дякую.
And we're going to catch up now with, oh wow, huge wall of aid up here. And up over there. There's a castration device there. And we got wheelchairs and crutches and huge amount of aid. And it's fantastic. Yaroslav's just moving the van now. So, such a change though, since remembering back to the first time that I come here. Place has been, the doors have been changed and the lighting has been changed and it's been refurbished. It's a different, and they're doing world-breaking surgery now here. Unbelievable level of expertise now with the trauma an orthopedic surgery that they're doing on the victims of this Russian aggression, this illegal Russian invasion into Ukraine. And some of these operating theatres have been equipped with medical aid sent from the UK and many other countries. And there's a picture of a much younger Sergei Haryan, a surgeon who is doing this groundbreaking surgery. And I've met people who have had limbs rebuilt, and it's like 16 centimeters of bone regrown in their femur and 10 centimeters of bone in their lower leg regrown, and all the associated surgeries, many surgeries. And the reason I first got involved with this particular hospital was due to these things. These implants, surgical implants, orthopedic implants, and we were asked by the Association of Ukrainian Organizations and Liz Plaslavska to bring many of these implants to Ukraine, and we enlisted Yaroslav. Jackie, thank you.
Special tools.
I was speaking with
Yeah.
I don't think this is charging, but we'll try and charge this. So yeah, we were able to distribute a lot of surgical implants thanks to Wheels of Victory.
Yeah.
Like the person put it in the backpack.
Yeah. It's very good. Можна попросити вас, щоб ви постояли трохи на відео?
Хіба ж після перев'язки?
А є хтось там ще, є пан Василь чи ні?
А?
Василь сьогодні.
Василь Іванович.
Ага. А може когось попросити?
Just want to minimize this a second.
What do you call it?
It's not charging.
I think they got the thing they want.
Sorry?
Запрошую. Нема.
It's now charging.
Погарды лишилися. Let's go, let's make video. I ask
Привіт. Hello.
Hello.
And you cannot see that. They're so small.
Якщо треба, то закриємо. Скажемо, то закриємо. Let's go, let's make a video.
Okay.
We have... Ні, тут пряма трансляція так, тут буде...
You can, I am not
Буде. Let's stay here, maybe it will be better that I will make like this here.
Okay.
So it will be maybe good. Let's
Leonard?
I'm stuck.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm ready. Пані Оксана, а можу попросити вас, щоб ви стали ближче? Yes. Guys, yeah, Darko, can I ask you, Leonard, can I ask you just to make a video, yeah? And
That I
Don't think
hope.
Darko wants to be in it.
I don't want to end up on the internet.
You don't want?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I expose myself too much.
Wait a minute.
Давай, я вас.
Don't
снимаю.
expose yourself on camera, please.
I will be direct.
Leonard's from the Netherlands and there's a volunteer
Yeah,
here with
yeah.
us.
Yeah, just video, please. Yeah. And Sean, can you say something? And Jenny and Leonard. And in the end,
Which
I will
language?
say, and
Yeah.
it's depend of you.
Are we starting?
Okay. Action.
Now I will be action.
Okay.
Okay, action.
Hi there, Sean and Jenny here from UK4UA with Yaroslav and Leonard, volunteers in Ternopil. and the Netherlands, and we're joined by one of the lovely nurses,
Oksana.
not Roxana or Oksana. And we just want to say a big thank you to all the volunteers, all the donors, and everyone who's supporting Ukraine. The German volunteers, Essen for Ukraine, Cardiff for Ukraine, Pembrokeshire for Ukraine, Gloucester for Ukraine, Bristol for Ukraine, and Welsh Aid for Ukraine, and anyone who hasn't been mentioned. You're doing a fantastic job, and this aid is getting to where it's needed, and it's still needed, unfortunately. So we need to do even more.
Yeah, as Sean said, we are now a team of teams, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And every time we come to the hospital, we meet new friends who have come from other countries. And on the way, each time we come here, we stop in different countries, meet new people. We've shown hospitality, and it's all for one goal: to bring equipment and medical aid like this, not only to this hospital, to several hospitals in the area, to orphanages, to clinics. We've been posting aid out to different areas, so please keep supporting us. We want to get bigger and bigger, and one day all of this will stop, and Ukraine will be victorious. So thank you, everybody.
Just say a few words. Now, here, Leonard, and we just send hundreds, for over 400 nets, for Paul Ogilvy, that Oksana, when see me, she's asking, where is Paul Ogilvy, how is his leg? Because here in this hospital, Paul Ogilvy, one of the brave warrior from London, has 16 operations, and they grows 15 centimeters of bones of his tibia, and how he's returned to zero position, and he's fighting on in the north direction where is Kursk. And thanks everybody for helping and supporting and donating. And in hospital now, it's a lot of wounded guys, and they have possibility, thanks to you, to return to the life, that they are deciding. And Paul Ogilvy decided return to fight for freedom, for being human souls, and thanks to everybody who are making this real. Still, we are holding Russians on Ukrainian borders, and we will be together definitely. Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава! Was it on?
I know that I made a mistake. Ooh, check. Maybe
It's like the battery runs out halfway through, and it's like, oh.
Дякували всім донорам, хто долучився з різних країн. Я, якщо хочете, то вам перешлю.
Вийшло номер маєте?
Так, зараз я чекну тільки. Що воно завантажувалося. Леонард, він з Голландії, з Нідерландів.
It's a huge amount of support, and it's crazy to think that we're here on trip number, convoy number 56, and it's 3 years, over 3 years now. We've been trying to bring as much help as possible to Ukraine.
She all handed the Paul here, and she helped a lot of soldiers. And here, just understanding, up to 35 operations per day. They are working like 24 hours non-stop, and it's a lot of soldiers are trying to go here because here it's 18 surgeons who are working together in one team, and they are professionals. They are growing bones. But now it's more very important, and it's orthopedic and trauma department. Chief of this orthopedic and trauma department is Serhiy Haryan, and he's an official expert in Ministry of Health of Ukraine and also in Ministry of Defense of Ukraine in a direction of osteosynthesis. It's like growing bones. Yeah, it's very rarely because they have in civilian life about 30 years of experience, and now from the beginning of war they have 12 years of experience. That very often a lot of doctors are inviting him just to share experience. And for example, now one of the projects, thanks to Graham Cox, his daughter, she's working like she's doctor, professor of Birmingham Medical University, and they are together with Serhiy Haryan make a project about infections on implants
simultaneously.
and they are now also testing. They bring some unguentum, and now they are using. And I talked today with Vasyl Machowski, and he said that it's very good result, and they want to continue because it's like they have so big experience, and but they don't have time to share it. And it's very good that somebody outside are ready to make a scientific articles, scientific information, just to make a structure that in this situation like this. And it's very important that it's communications between doctors who have big experience, yeah, especially war trauma and explosion, shooting trauma, and how to grow bones in these conditions, how to make healing. Because a lot of guys, for example, you saw Serhiy from 13 rooms, he's here 3 years, and it's a big trauma, and it's very difficult to work with these guys. Yeah, it's in psychological direction and also in body direction. Yeah. They are making, one of the guys has here over 50 operations. 50. It's UV scan.
Yeah.
And it's a question of infections. Yeah, because all explodes and shoots trauma, they are infected. And every time it's a question of a soft tissue, recovering soft tissue, and recovering a basement, the bones. And this is it's a long ways. We have here a lot of stories when guys are going in the United States, in Germany, in different hospitals in Europe, and the decision of amputation, because it's very long time of treatment, it's very expensive. And they are returning here, and I know at least one. It's Taras, yeah, that we saw him when it was explosion on mine pickup, and he lost both legs. But doctors make a lot of operation. They renew one leg, and he has 2.5 years going different countries. In the United States, they said no amputation, it's infection. They say no, return to Germany. In Germany, they also work with him, make operation, antibiotics, therapy, course of some newest and antibiotics, and then also they said, yeah, only amputations. And he returned here, and now he's walking. Srihayan, they said he goes to him and say, okay, let's amputate. Yeah, I'm really exhausted. Yeah, it's over 2.5 years, and it's every time it's pain. It's they are pathing a long time, yeah, for recovering. It's just imagine, yeah, for example, Paul Ogilvy, it's 16 operations. It's a big, it's a lot of pain and a lot of recovering. And Srihayan say to Taras that, you want to amputate? Say, I will not amputate, sorry. Because it's 2.5 years of a lot of operation. We will save your leg. Yeah, you have to get from God power and continue. And they saved his leg, and now his one prosthesis are really saved one leg, and it's very interesting because he's famous for politics, and he returned politics, and now he's one of the right hand of Thermopylae military administration. He's a really strong man, and it's a question that on our way we have problems, yeah, but it's like we said that it's just a small delay, yeah, it's not problems. We have just to continue, and in the end, yeah, it's he saved his leg thanks to professional team of doctors and nurses, and thanks to everybody who are helping, supporting, and donating medical aids to nurses, to doctors, to injured, wounded soldiers, because it's a really helping for saving life, for saving limbs. That in Ukraine, of course, we don't. Nobody say official statistics, but I was on one of the meetings in Kyiv. They are talking about 100,000 people who, after wounded, after injury, they lost at least one limb, hand or leg. It's a huge quantity of wounded soldiers, and they need a lot of